It's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Glacial Spear. Here's evil. Tiger Blade. Freeze Lancer. Go here. Raging Cascade.
You're mine!
Healing Wall.
It's over!
Where are you
Prepare to
going?
be sealed, though. Actually, perhaps the sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Don't worry. I've got plenty to go around. Dance in the wind. Tiger Blade. Right after them.
The enemy wields arts, too.
We'll soon see about that.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
No more playing nice.
Searing Flame. Go.
You're mine! You're mine!
By the power.
These little ones. Hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Eat dirt!
Healing Circle.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein. Do it!
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I feel sprightlier than before.
Did that last combo. Alright, so this is actually working a little better. It looks like the mic is getting the energy it needs. We'll see if it's necessary. Because of this microphone issue, I haven't
Looks like some solid equipment.
where right out of
More Dan and ruins here too, I see.
What were people even...
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Lunar Rondo!
Look shot!
Soaring Lightning!
The shot!
Let the marksman handle this!
You're mine!
Lightning condense! A freezer power!
No escape!
Hurricane Storm! Lightning condense!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're on!
Get on in there with the
Here I come! It's over! Shut up! Lunar Rondo!
Make it rain!
Here I come! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here. Quite literally.
Like moths to the flame.
Freezing storm!
Thunder Field!
Soaring Light Spear!
Look shot! Waterfall! Sleep now!
You're mine! You're finished!
Light after Andy! It's showtime!
Lunar Rondo! Soaring Light Spear!
Where are you going?
Strike!
Steering fluid! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Now!
This is actually
We won that by a mile.
these are the really long combos. I haven't even started my ground. Remember, I have a ground. I got a whole ground combo that leads into my community.
do my best.
Hurricane
Raging
thrust!
cascade.
Stardust!
Look sharp.
Soaring light spear! Not today!
I'll heal you all.
This
You're
one's
mine.
mine.
I'll be saving
Severing
you.
wind!
Healing
Hurricane
tempo.
thrust!
Aim with sharpness.
And just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Far enough. More with that heat. Flame of fury. Burning front.
Glacial spear. This one's mine. Make it rain.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my
Now.
lady?
Something you wanted to say?
That was so funny.
I think I'm getting stronger.
I keep thinking my mic broke. I think that I wasn't giving it force that had enough power.
What's this thing?
Like, it would just turn itself on. I hope that was the problem. I'm not talented. I hope that was the problem. I know where where I need to sit at to stream properly. And I can change these levels now. I don't need to be so low. See, this is probably ideal right there. Yeah. Oh. There's a way to take this here. There we go. That's right. That's better. Down a little more. Say something close. Say something close. I imagine that's gonna be my students. Damn, I thought it happened again. I thought the mic went out again. I'm so scared. Hell, I'm just freaked out about the quality of the stream. I'm just freaked out that get back into it and something and it's gonna get different. Like today was not really a stream. Today was like, can we start streaming? That's what today was really all about. Like I can't honestly say with confidence that there's gonna be any content that came from the Oh, one of the things I was thinking about earlier too is like the subject matter. Because I was having fun just talking about my weight loss journey. I was talking about some other silly stuff. And this is a stream, right? Some people get to know the streamers. But if I'm gonna do VODs, I think a majority of the content gotta be about the Like if I got a whole video where I'm just playing Tales of Arise, but the whole time I'm talking about like my personal problems in life. Like anybody who clicked that video, they're gonna be Tales of Arise fans. So if anything, I'm gonna just have alienated, or not even alienated, just turn them off from wanting to know about
Guess I misread the landing.
Out of our way. Right here. I got it.
Carry it aside.
Soaring light spear!
I never miss. This one's mine.
Here I come!
Here's a healing arc.
Rain blast!
Tiger Blade. Lightning spear. Here's evil. Raging cascade. Falling storm. Sleep now. I'll be saving freezing storm.
Look sharp.
Magic is tornado. Steel is here. Meteor storm. More for the
Soaring light
stockpile.
spear! Not today!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Nothing gets by
Explosive
me.
ring! Great! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Rising,
Onward and upward.
Like, not Rising Phoenix, but the Flaming Slash or whatever it's called. The thing he can hold any art down for a little longer, but when he releases it, it'll do like a barrage of flame attacks. That's what you just saw at the end there. Those attacks that were flame. Whenever I do my what it allows is like whenever you do an art, you can hold down the button and then he'll do a flaming edge. In this case, he does something called explosive ring. But depending on the moves, he'll do a different flaming edge. Like in this case, he'll do an incineration wave, which I haven't unlocked yet. But when I do unlock it, he'll do incineration wave. If I do step severing wind, he'll end it with searing gale if I hold it down. So yeah, no, they all got some cool moves. Speaking of, yeah, but we can test that.
Little help!
You wanna play?
Hurricane Thrust!
Not on my watch! Tiger Blade! Lightning Condensate Ray! Thunder Blow!
Lunarongo!
Take this! Cover the action!
Soaring Light Spin! Hurricane
Light
Thrust!
out! Raging Cascade! World and Come! Feel!
Strike!
This will come in Healing Circle!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. So those are Ganon after all.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Lunarongo!
Look sharp. On guard.
Tiger Blade!
Do it!
Art Expert coming through! Going in!
Hurricane Thrust! Soda! Tear! Devastation! Mirage! Take this! It's over!
Tiger Blade!
Hurrah!
The waters of Creek!
Lunarongo!
Tidal Wave!
That's another thing too. If
I can feel my precision improving.
muscle memory down packed, then I can start analyzing my resources like I do now. When I go into a combo right now,
I just noticed none of you other Danons have spirit cores.
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact,
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a...
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this.
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one.
oh yeah, this
All
man
the
still
other
got
Danon
his
slaves
full
around me
memory
did.
back. I took
I
his
was the
ass
only
off.
exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention. What about you?
No. I was able to find a good Renin doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left.
One of the benefits of coexistence.
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I... It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but... I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
this sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renins are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting. Still, we can't just...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are...
Nah, just...
I forgot what I was trying to explain. Oh well. that's what another place I went wrong, trying to look at it as like a business. And in some way, it is a business venture, but in other ways, you gotta be like, yo, I'm gonna be playing the game anyway. So maybe this is just a hobby that eventually could you know what I mean? Like, if this somehow had my making people happy to the point where let's try it. Like, show me join us.
What's that big tower over there?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
And I love talking and explaining stuff. Like, that's like one of my all-time favorites. I love like being around, not in real life. Like, I love being in virtual meetings. It's always been like, I've always been a big fan of it. Like, even when I first found out about, I remember when I first found out about forums, like PHP BB forums, and I don't care what the topic was, I was like all in. I had to call guest that whenever I did. And I would like literally spend hours on everything. To the point where in some cases, all you would see was reviews. Like, it would just be post reviews for the whole thing. And every time I was using this game called Maybe Stories, it's kind of main post. That said, Mike's still holding strong. I think he was just a wisdom speech. So we're going to put it in a new. And yeah, we're going to definitely hop back on here tomorrow. Tales of Arise is just the first game. Our main thing is we do a combo. That's the main focus of the show. It just so happened that Tales of Arise is on the background. That's not the focus. Focus of this is we're going to play a bunch of different games. Our goal is to really methodically think through how to get the best combo for damage, etc. A lot of people was asking, like, yo, you gonna run through every character in Tales of Arise? Probably not. I tried to play some of these other characters, and it's not that I can't play with them. I just don't enjoy their playstyle. Like, I really don't. Like, Law, I kind of enjoy Law. I played with him for a few hours, and I enjoyed his playstyle. I tried to play with Dahami. I tried to play with Dolan. No, Dolan. I'm just gonna call him Dolan. I think it's Dolan. His playstyle's trash. No, it's not. It's not trash. It's just not fun for me. Like, I looked on Reddit and there was people, believe it or not, that were like, I'm a Dolan fan. But that playstyle's not fun. I did play with for a while because most of the time when I play RPG games, I play with Asian. Like, that's usually my go-to. But not in a Tales game, bro. A Tales game is about fast-paced, non-stop, brutal action, evading at the last second, doing crazy combos, etc. Right? I want to play Mortal Kombat as its owner. Right? I want to do brush down combos. Even though, fun fact, during my Injustice 2 days, I did play Cyborg, who was definitely one of the realest examples in that game. He was so good. I was surprised that people didn't pick him up. He had so, like, I just was not smart enough to, as a gamer, to like figure out all of his little nooks and crannies. And there's a lot of people in the community that just don't like that. But the more I think about the tools that he has in his system, the like better of a player that I realize he is. Like, I should have taken him. Anyway, I say that to say I will probably try some other players and just test out some of these other like fighting styles and combos, but as far as like getting through the game and like enjoying my experience, it's Alphen. I love this play style. I love the combos. I love the just now even having to flip around the air combo. Like I hate air combo. I'm happy for so, but anyway, this has been my first stream. Welcome to the Combo Junkie Dojo.